At the moment right now, I got my boy, my partner, Saul Kaye.
What's happening, DJ Allen?
Yeah, just call me the next level.
Oh, Mr. The Next Level.
Yes, the next level is in the house.
All right.
Okay, so Saul Kaye, how'd you get that name?
At birth. People ask me if it's my stage name, actually, but I just lucked out.
It's your real name?
It's my real name.
First and last name?
Yep.
Wow, okay, cool. That's nice. Okay, so that's your first and last name. Big ups to CW, C Wiggs, C Goslow, as well as connecting this interview, right?
Yep.
Most definitely. Thank you very much, C Wiggs. See you in the studio on Monday. But in the meantime, we got Saul Kaye in the building, man. I see you got some CDs here. Can you let me know about these CDs right here?
Yeah, so I got 7 records out.
7!
And the latest that you have is Jewish Blues,
Jewish
Volume
Blues.
1, Live.
Live.
It's the first record of its kind. It's the first Jewish Blues record ever
Right.
made.
Uh-huh.
And it's basically singing songs about the men, prophets of the Old Testament, or the
Oh.
Torah, depending on how you think of it.
That's cool.
But setting it to blues.
Right. So what's your most prophetical song?
Prophetical. Well, I have songs about Jeremiah on there.
Right. I see Jeremiah's
prophet.
Blues.
The Go Down Moses is a classic, standard.
What's the most that relates to the Bible or relates to, like, you know, Revelations, or like, you know, saying that, like, everybody's into, like, you know, music, you know, like a lot of the times they say, like, music is not good for, I mean, like, music is good, but, you know, like, sometimes they say that it's the power of not God, but I mean, yeah, it's a gift to make good music, but, you know, it tends to be,
it can lead you to some dark places. That's
right,
where you go.
that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, well, absolutely. I mean, any powerful medium of art can lead you to a variety of places.
Yes.
I've been blessed to make my living doing music for many, many years.
Yes.
And this idea of making Jewish blues, music that kind of brought the characters of
Yes.
the Bible to life in a way that people can relate and that brings out their humanness,
Yes.
is a powerful connection for me.
So your religion is Jewish, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so what do you feel like God made you to put you here to do?
It's a great question. Probably the best question I've ever gotten in a radio interview. So we are at the next level, and I haven't answered. You know, I feel like really like the mission of humanity, and specifically the Jewish people, is called Tikkun Olam.
What's that?
Tikkun Olam is Hebrew for the repair of the world.
Wow.
The world is a broken place,
Yes.
and we're here to raise the holy sparks and heal people.
Right.
And bring it up, raise it up.
Raise it up.
And so, for me personally, my own personal journey is doing that through music.
Right.
It's healing people, and I did it, you know, with music before I was doing specifically, you know, Jewish-related music, because I feel that music has a great healing power, and that's why it's like the most popular art form.
Yes.
Period.
It's very powerful.
Yeah, and if being able to connect it to spiritual content.
Have you ever had something like crazy, like you know, spiritual go on in your music? Like
Every time I play. I mean, basically, the way I look at it is, you know, if you are able to get out of the way and let whatever needs to come through you, it can. And it doesn't have to be in music. It could be in having a conversation with somebody and just being present, like being present for Hashem to come through you.
Who's that?
Hashem, that's God.
Hashem is God. Okay,
yeah.
okay.
So when I'm able to play and totally get my little ego out of the way,
Right.
and let Hashem come through me, I've seen really amazing things happen.
And what is the most amazing thing that happened?
You know, you can just see it on people's faces.
Right.
I mean, people cry, they sing, they dance.
Wow.
Like, you see people, you know, I've had people that, one of the things I do, I tour all over the world, and I play about 200 shows a year.
Nice.
And mostly on the West Coast, but I've also done shows in Israel, New Zealand, and China.
Wow.
And I play in places where there are not a lot of Jewish people, and or people that are connected to it. And like, I have these crazy experiences where I'm playing in Montana, in the middle of nowhere, and somebody comes up to me like, "Thank you so much," and they tell me their life story, and like, you know, so I feel
like a prophet, like in a musical form. We got a call. Let's take it, and hopefully you don't hang up again, whoever it is. 89.9 East Bay's best variety. Hello.
Hi, this is Kaylin. I just called in to show some love to 89.9.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, and
Are you coming to the show this Sunday?
He got a show. My buddy Saul Kaye got a show for the Hades. It's gonna be March 14th from 4 to 9 in Oakland, 390 27th Street in Oakland. And you're welcome to come by.
Oh, great. That sounds great. I will be there. Thank you.
Yes.
I'm calling from Richmond. I called
My
in.
first 2 records, I have Jewish Blues Volume 1, and I'm currently finishing up Jewish Blues Volume 2.
Yeah.
I stayed away from overtly religious
Right.
messages, because people generally don't like to be preached to, and I'm
Yes.
not one to preach. And what I really wanted to do was uncover sort of the humanistic element of the people from the Torah, the Old Testament.
Yes.
So people can relate to them as humans and as people that got the blues, and if that leads them somewhere, then that's
Right.
great. So it's sort of a gentle way in.
Yes.
And as I go on in my own personal journey and my own personal spiritual development, I'm more comfortable talking about the other themes.
Yes.
But this song I'm going to play right now is called Two Wolves, and it's actually about a Hasidic concept. That's a whole long discussion, but just basically that, which also has a corollary in the American Indian tradition. In the American Indian tradition, they say we all have two wolves that live inside us. There's a good wolf and a bad wolf.
Right.
And that comes from a Jewish idea, which is there's two impulses. There's the Yetzer Hara and Yetzer HaTov. Yetzer Hara is like the evil inclination stuff.
Right.
It's, stuff you don't want to do.
Right.
Yetzer HaTov is the good stuff. And there are people, the righteous people, what they call tzaddikim, that are just beyond that. They've transcended duality, and they don't even wrestle with that. And then there's like people that are called Benoni, that understand the duality and wrestle with it, but have overcome it. And then there's like the rest of us that are kind of struggling to kind of do the right thing on a day-to-day basis. And so this song is about that struggle.
What is that circle thing on your finger, real quick?
Oh, this is a slide.
Okay.
This is a bottleneck guitar.
Ah.
It originally, it's from the Mississippi Delta area. Originally, they would break bottles and use it to play slide, like Robert Johnson, Son House, and all those pioneers of the blues played slide.
It's the first time I've seen someone with a guitar that had that little circle thing on their finger. That's why I was asking. Yeah.
Oh, right on.
'Cause I've had guitar players come in here before, but they never had that. So.
Well, this is how the old guys used to do it.
Two
just
wolves.
one man and guitar. It's called Two Wolves. There are two wolves inside of me. Said one makes me love you and the other makes me leave. There are two wolves, up inside of me. Now be careful now, 'cause you never know which one you'll meet. Said meet the good wolf, Yetzer HaTov. He's faithful and obeys. You know he's always also well behaved. You can bet your last dollar that he will never stray. Sometimes I wake up so hungry, said I can't eat, I can't sleep. You know the bad wolf always kept me up all night. Now my eyes are red and blaze in the morning light. There are two wolves inside of me. So one makes me love you and the other makes me leave. There are two wolves all up inside of me. Now be careful now, 'cause you never know which one you'll need. Scaring my family and friends. You know we feed all up on their needs, and it won't be satisfied until everybody bleeds. There are two wolves inside me. Said one makes me love you and the other makes me leave. There are two wolves all up inside of me. Now be careful now, 'cause I'm not Benoni.